Tuesdays, AMC is too good to miss. Next on SoapNet.
Jamie, please, open up. Come on, I need to talk to you. It's Babe. Jamie!
Could you keep it down? We don't like to disturb the neighbors. It's rude.
We? Rude? What are you doing here?
I live here.
Have you lost your mind?
Can I help you?
I sure hope so. Are you still in the spirit of giving? The hospital is sponsoring a fundraiser with a vitamin-packed smoothies. Would you care to have a free sample?
Okay.
Hey, Doc!
Thank you so much for meeting me here, Myrtle.
Oh, thank you, Don.
Miranda is with Opal, and until Mom and Uncle Jack move in here, I thought this was our best chance at a little privacy.
The Slater Hart headquarters. My. So, the progress report on the divorce.
Zach knows his mission, to declare his love to Kendall until she believes it, but I don't know if he's going to do it.
Well, I tell you, he's a hard man to nail. He's independent. He's confident. He says, devil take the hindmost.
Myrtle, it sounds like somebody's got a crush.
Kendall just has to be in the same room with Zach. Then their eyes meet. And when they look at each other, if they look at each other...
Chemistry takes over.
Darling, I don't give this divorce 2 weeks.
Okay. You're the one who changed the product name. You better just get...
Duck and Company?
What are you doing here?
I came to fulfill my final duty as your husband.
I spent hours with Kendall trying to get her to trust Zach's feelings, and then hours with Zach trying to get him to give it another go. I told him, she loves you. She'll deny it. You love her, she won't believe it. But give it another shot and keep trying until you two are for real.
Darling, Kendall has met her match in the stubborn, absolutely willful department.
He says that he's just trying to protect her, and she's trying to protect herself. But if they could both just take a risk.
Oh, darling, then you would see the fireworks at the Eiffel Tower.
Not as long as I'm standing.
Oh, Mom, we were just...
Arranging your sister's destruction.
Oh, darling, we meant happy, loving fireworks, not the bad kind.
Love is the bad kind between Kendall and Zach Slater. Myrtle, how could you? And you? How could you want to torture your sister like this? You've already fulfilled your final duty as my husband. A divorce.
As per your request. But I made you a promise, and I'm sticking by it.
Okay, well, as of right now, all promises, deals, and agreements are null and void.
Have you forgotten our plane ride?
It all runs together.
Well, some things shouldn't run together.
What do you want to give me?
I told you on the plane. I'm gonna find Babe and buy her shares of Fusion and give them to you.
Okay, well, that's very nice, thank you, but I can take care of my own problems.
I know that. But what good is a ruggedly handsome, sexy ex-husband like myself if he can't help you with your dirty work?
Well, dirty work is my favorite kind. So I will handle Babe, thank you. You can leave now. Thank you so much. What the hell are you smiling about?
Did I do something wrong, Ryan?
No, you didn't do anything wrong at all, Jonathan. Just stay inside for a sec. I'm going to explain later. Okay, stay here.
Well, someone's not in the spirit of the season.
This is going straight to the lab, and if there is anything in here, anything that could hurt Jonathan...
Smoothies don't kill people, Ryan. People kill people.
You don't touch him. You don't even look at him. I want you to forget that you even knew his name.
Out of sight, out of mind, huh? Incarcerated works. Hey, institutionalized even better. There's a hell of a lot of people in this town that would like Pine Valley to be a psycho-free zone.
Well, then I would watch my back if I were you.
Jonathan kidnapped my grandson, and then he tried to play hero by pretending that he found him. Those idiot police, they couldn't lock him up. Now, hey, what else is new, right? But frankly, I'm grateful for their incompetence, because it guarantees anyone that rids the world of your brother is going to get away scot-free.
If anything happens to my brother, I am aiming at you.
Jonathan is a whack job, but you're a rotten SOB. When you played dead, you made a mockery of Leo's death and everything that Greenlee went through. You're the reason why I may never see her again. So if you don't get Jonathan the hell out of here, I'm gonna do it for you.
Well, I never thought I'd be saying this, but I agree with Hayward on this one.
Like how kids sell candy bars. Only smoothies are better for you, so I could help people and be healthy.
But that man was David Hayward. Remember, that's little Adam's grandfather, and he was not here about the hospital or to help people. He's here for you.
Because of the baby? The police let me go. Should I go tell him?
No, he knows. But the police don't have anybody else, so people are gonna keep blaming you and coming after you. Unless we find a way to stop them.
Who I live with is my business. Why are you here?
My baby was kidnapped.
And now he's home, so shouldn't you be with him?
Jonathan Lavery is home, too, because the police don't have any evidence that he's the one who took Little A.
Little A said Santa took him. What more do they want?
Maybe someone who hates me and JR, someone else wearing a Santa suit that day, like her.
It makes me uncomfortable that you and JR are obsessed with me.
Do you have any proof that Amanda took little Adam? Anything?
Give me 5 minutes alone with her, and I'll get the proof.
I'm uncomfortable again.
Go home to your son, babe. Leave me and Amanda alone.
What happened? How did she do it, Jamie? Did she finally drug you like she wanted? Why else would you be spending time with someone like this, standing in the same room with the woman who kidnapped my child and pushed me down the stairs and did who knows what other craziness?
My goodness. Sounds like someone got coal for Christmas in their stocking.
Mom, I thought you were home.
Well, I'm jet setting here, there, whoosh, everywhere on my way to visit your father. So I decided I would stop by in person because I had to change planes in Philadelphia. But all this, I am confused. Why don't we sit down and talk?
Mom, now's not really the best time.
Yes, I see Babe is upset. Now, Babe, are you upset because Amanda is living with Jamie now? Myrtle explained it to me. I hope she's doing her fair share of the chores. Now, Babe, you told me that you and Jamie had broken up and that you were okay with that, but I understand jealousy can do terrible things to a person. So why don't we all sit down and talk this out?
There's nothing to talk about. Babe was just leaving.
Not on my account.
No, I'm not going anywhere until she tells me.
This is going to be the last time she comes after you. You can count on that.
Good to see you.
What is this about stairs and babies? You tell me everything.
Everyone knows that Jonathan took the Chandler baby, so why don't you do yourself and your brother a favor and get the hell out of town, go somewhere, anywhere, back to Canada. It doesn't matter. Just go somewhere where not everybody wants Jonathan dead.
It's funny you should mention death.
I'm staying. And Jonathan is staying, and since he hasn't broken any law since he's been back in town, you two have nothing to say about it.
You have nothing here, Ryan. No wife, no job, no respect. So why not find some crummy hotel in some other country?
Because of Kendall. Because I am staying through her pregnancy, and once she gives birth, then the rest is up to her.
Well, let me see if I've got this right. So when Greenlee was pregnant with your child, you faked your own death and ripped her heart up, and now that Kendall's carrying your boy, you didn't want to leave town? What the hell do you really want from Kendall, Ryan?
You want to freak me out? Well, too bad. I'm unfreak-outable. So stop smiling already.
Takes time, patience, and a deep and complex understanding of the human psyche. And I think I'm finally starting to get you.
You can't get me. I'm ungettable.
I'm unfreak-outable and ungettable, so you can just go away, please.
I made you a promise, and I'm going to help you whether you like it or not.
I've decided to have Ryan's baby. Full term. Labor, screaming, all of it. And he wants to be there for me. Maybe even in the delivery room. Go ahead. Go ahead. Tell me again. I'm an idiot. Ryan's a jerk. Go ahead and dump your totally biased opinions on me.
If you're happy, I'm happy.
You're not even remotely happy.
I'm working on it. But you're happy. Because you got everything you always wanted. Right?
Greenlee made me a better man, Jack. She changed me.
Well, that's great, Ryan, because you certainly changed Greenlee into someone who had to run to save herself. Now, she's gone, you're here. Now, tell me, what is truly twisted about this picture?
I just wish to God I could go back in time. Stop her from marrying you. Stop her from trusting you.
You did the next best thing, though. You waved the divorce papers right in front of her face. That seemed to do the trick.
You gotta be kidding me. You're standing there and you've got the brass to blame me for this?
I don't even think about you, Jack.
Get your brother and get out of here. Or this town will explode. And it's gonna be nobody's fault but yours.
Until somebody shows me that Jonathan has done anything wrong, this conversation is over. If anybody knocks on that door again...
I know. And check with your Aaron.
Okay, but Ryan, you've got to listen.
This first. Listen to me, Jonathan. It's very important. David Hayward is not your friend.
He tried to trick me. He's mad about the Chandler baby.
He's not the only one that's mad. Things could get a lot worse unless we can prove that you had nothing to do with taking that baby.
We can. He can. Jonathan has an alibi.
They let a homicidal maniac out of jail? You know, that never used to happen on your father's watch.
Jonathan Lavery's free, so now Babe is acting like I stole her baby. Like, can you imagine me stealing someone's baby?
No, honey, never. Sit. I do not want you upset. I mean, it's pathetic, really. Maybe we should feel sorry for her.
She's obsessed. I mean, everything revolves around me. She can't leave me alone.
You want some comfort food?
You know, I just want Babe out of my business already. Just because I took Jamie doesn't mean that I want her little rugrat, or did any of the other things she said I did. Does anyone even remember she ran me over with JR's car?
You know, she told me so, herself. She told me she did that. Honey, are you all right?
They all act like she's so good, but she's the original baby stealer. She acts all reformed and noble, but it's all a con. She's still the same screwed-up freak she always was.
Okay, honey, it's all right. You know, the truth will out. Someone's true self always comes out eventually. Do you want some cookies?
This whole Babe thing has been so crazy, but in a way, you know, I think it helped me and Jamie. Because we had a bumpy road, but now he's devoted to me. I am so lucky to have him.
JR really didn't tell you what's up with me and Amanda.
You just did, and it still doesn't make sense. So until it does, I'm going to go with answer A. You're crazy.
Not me. Maybe Amanda.
So you admit it. You live with Miss Loco 2005 of your own free will.
I took her to a neurologist. They said there's nothing physically wrong with her.
Because being a crazy bitch isn't the same thing as having a wire loose.
I'm not letting her off the hook, but when I broke up with her, she went over the edge. Maybe there's no connection, but if I'm the reason for the stairs, the soup, little Adam, then it's my responsibility to stop her.
You and Amanda. 24/7. If you're not nuts yet, you will be.
You got a better plan? Let's hear it.
Decent Jamie Martin has a full-time job scamming Amanda Dillon.
Kind of sounds like you scamming JR for more time with little Adam. Oh, and just a heads up, you're not as smooth as you think. JR came to me, asked me if you're playing him.
Did you rat me out?
You have more at stake with JR than I do with Amanda. And I'm not in your business, or you're not in mine.
Gladly. But if you choke on this mess, make sure someone's around to do the Heimlich.
And that's not going to be you, because you're not coming near Amanda or me ever again. You don't have a say in my life anymore. Got it?
Yeah. I got it. Look, Bianca, I really was counting on your help with Kendall to get her away from Zach Slater. But instead, you team up with Myrtle and her gypsy heart.
Mom, what you want doesn't make any sense. Kendall doesn't belong with Ryan because she doesn't love Ryan.
You really believe that? After all the engagements and the passion and the intensity those two have shared, you really think that kind of love ever goes away? Never.
If they're connected now, it will be as parents, not as lovers. No romantic happy ending.
I don't agree.
Mom, they had their chance. They had lots of chances. It never worked out. For big, glaring, obvious, no need to rehash them reasons. Now Kendall loves Zach. Zach loves her. That sounds like a happy ending to me.
Okay. I am a romantic. But I want you to take off your Parisian rose-colored glasses. Kendall and Zach, they aren't just toxic together. They are radioactive.
You say that because you don't like Zach as much as Ryan, but I'm sorry, it's not your choice. It's Kendall's choice, and she made it. So let's just let her find a little happiness on her own.
But she's not on her own anymore, and I know you understand that. And instead, here you are interfering in her life.
I'm just fine. And I'm really busy. I have a lot of work to do, like find out what idiot messed with an old tried and true product.
Because fusion is all that matters.
Ask my mother. I've got nothing else.
Maybe it's time to change that.
What is it that you think I want or need that I don't already have?
Oh, finally. Kendall remembers she owns a business. Well, 5 Bucks says she's not thinking about work right now, so we'll come back later. We work here. Actually, I do more than work here, if you haven't already heard.
Oh, I have it all figured out. Yes, you don't just work here. You approve ridiculous bubble-headed ideas like change wisteria eyeshadow to purple haze.
It wasn't bubble-headed, and Babe backed me up.
Babe? Oh, wow, that's a genius right there. Are you kidding me? Babe and bubble-headed are the same thing. What in the hell were you thinking?
Look, she was here. You weren't, okay? And you know what? Your vote didn't matter.
I didn't matter? You got your fusion shares out of a cereal box. Now you think you can make decisions? Con Simone and screw up my business while my back is turned? Who the hell do you think you are? Who are you, huh? Yes, thank you, and stay out. And you, who wants coffee or tea?
Don't you dare. You have no right to go off on me just because you're mad.
I'm not mad, Simone. I have to know right now. Whose side are you on, mine or Babe's? That's easy. No-brainer.
I'm on my side.
No, Simone, you know what I mean. The company. It's going to be me against Babe.
Against me. I now have shares, too. Same as you. Same as Babe. Ethan made me an equal partner.
He what? Is she kidding me?
See, he gave me shares when you were off dealing with your personal issues.
Which are totally legit. No argument there.
I kept Fusion alive.
No, this is mutiny. I should call someone. I should call my mother. Fine. Okay. Whatever. Great. You win, Simone. What do you want from me?
Respect. I'm here to stay, so get used to it.
I can't believe this. Ethan is such a sucker.
You take that back. You're just angry because you can't walk all over me anymore.
If I buy out Babe, your vote means squat. Better yet, I'll sell her all my shares, and then she can be your boss and boss you around. How would you like that?
Okay, decaf for everyone. You know what? Do what you want. Because I'll still be here, and Fusion will survive. Now, you know what? I take that back. Fusion will thrive, with or without you.
That's a boatload of money.
It's a fair price for your shares in Fusion.
Look, I know that Kendall hates me, but...
Greenlee gave those shares to you as a parting shot at Kendall. Greenlee got to laugh, you scored, and now it's done. No fuss, no hassle.
The Fusion isn't a hassle to me.
I know that I don't know spreadsheets or profit margins, but I do know makeup. I can do this.
Can I be honest with you? All you are right now is Greenlee's walking revenge on Kendall. Is that what you hope to grow up to be?
That's what you hope for? Buying off people for the sake of your wife?
Ex-wife. Kendall made Fusion. She's very proud of this company. And she should be. She can rely on it. Now she's having a child. She doesn't need the stress.
You're having a baby?
Not me, no. It's Kendall and Lavery. It's a long story.
I know long stories. I promise you I'm not going to try to stress Kendall out.
Well, if you're going to hold on to those shares, that's exactly what you're going to do.
Oh, no. No, you don't get to do that. Just because I have a son, you can expect me to just hand over my shares and say, here you go. I would never want to hurt a mother and a child.
Here we are, right? You, mother and child.
I get it. You know when little Adam went missing? That day, you want to know who prayed for him to come back to his mommy and daddy? Bianca. So if Bianca can stand to be in the same room with me and not scratch my eyes out, maybe Kendall should take a page from her sister.
Bianca's a very special person. And so is Kendall, but they're not special in the same way.
You didn't come all the way home from Paris just to sing Christmas carols. You came here to matchmake between Kendall and Zach. Just the way you brought Ethan to my wedding. And what was the outcome of that helpful maneuver? Kendall wound up marrying his father, the worst thing that could possibly happen. Now, there is one person in this room who can't stop meddling. Big hint, it's not me. But Kendall loves Zach. Kendall doesn't want to love Zach. You haven't been here. Kendall has told me that herself. She doesn't trust Zach. She knows that this man will cause her harm. And yet you keep trying to get her to stay with Zach when every ounce of instinct of her own is shouting out no.
Yeah, well, everyone knows that Kendall's instincts are hit and miss.
Exactly. And Kendall can't afford a miss right now. It would kill her.
And a life without love? That won't kill her?
Honey, I want Kendall to have a life with real love in it. I've been saying that all along. And now she can have love, real love, with her baby and with Ryan, the love of her life. Please, Bianca, whatever you said to Kendall and Zach, take it back. Tell them you made a mistake. Please do this before this turns into a big disaster.
How can I do that to her? How can I deny her a chance at joy?
Do you want her to raise her baby in a home with Zach? A man who despises Ryan? What kind of joy is there in that?
So you were just talking, you and this...
Victoria, like the Queen, she said. Oh, I helped her with her bags, and she'd been shopping.
And you talked for hours right before little Adam went missing.
She's really smart about people and life and things like that.
Did she tell you where she lived?
No, but she does walk every day. She said that if she keeps moving, she knows she's alive.
Would you recognize her?
Or would she recognize you?
Yeah, I told her how I forget things sometimes, and she said that she forgets her own name on days that end in Y, but never forgets her flask. And that was a joke. She knows her own name.
You know, it's not a lot, but I might as well try. I'll go look for her.
Yeah, you could do that. Or we could let a pro do his thing.
Montgomery? I thought only soccer moms like to power walk.
Look, I'm in no mood for you, David, okay?
Yeah, but you are in the mood to thrash a Lavery senseless, aren't you? I guess the question is, how far are you willing to go?
Yes, I would love it if Ryan and Jonathan Lavery were as far away from my family as they could possibly get. Now, would I want to throw in with you to accomplish that? That's a totally separate issue.
Yeah, well, you see, of course, because, well, you're a Boy Scout, right? And I'm one of the fallen angels.
Well, that's not the reason, actually. It's because you have nothing but disdain for everything I believe in.
You know, isn't that interesting? Last time someone we both loved got hurt, we both had the same exact idea. We wanted Michael Cambius dead. Well, actually, you tried to frame him with drugs. Well, I got more creative with chemical castration. But we both showed up, gun in hand, neither one of us afraid to use it. That's what we have in common.
Once. We had something in common once, Hayward.
People we love have gotten hurt once again, Jack, and they're still at risk. With our diverse talents, we can eliminate that risk. Get away with anything.
Look at me, Mom. I'm in Jamie's apartment. On the sofa for now, but that will change.
Who could resist you? You're the sweetest, most beautiful girl in the whole world.
And now, I think I found the right man. Mom, I think I'm in love.
Well, honey, you and Jamie have been planning to get married forever. I don't understand.
I've always liked Jamie. That's totally true. But I think I wanted the life, you know, the rich doctor, the good family. But now I see Jamie for who he really is, a strong, smart, loyal. I mean, he believes in me. I mean, he makes me believe in myself. I think this is it. Like how you wanted Daddy for so long, how you were right all along, and now you two are so happy.
Your father and I had a fairy tale.
And I think I'm going to have that too now. It just took a little while.
Whatever it took to get to this place. You think this is the one you want to have and to hold?
I do.
Then you shall have him. We will not let anyone get between you and what you want.
What do you mean by we?
We is you and me. We're together in this. No, we're a team.
No, Mom, you can't be part of this. You remember we talked about you backing off? Okay, this is one of those times. I know you went to see Babe.
Well, you used to be such good friends. You just wanted to meet her.
Okay, well, now you met her. That's it, all right? No more visits to me or Babe. If I'm going to make this work with Jamie, I need some space.
Absolutely. Whatever you want, you know that.
Thank you. Why don't you just go back to Daddy? I mean, you two take care of each other so well. You're my role model.
Well, we try to set a good example.
Is Daddy still mad at me because I left? Because I called him over Christmas. He never called me back.
No, honey. No. No, Daddy could never be angry with you or with either of us. Trevor couldn't love us more if he tried. I'm not supposed to say, but he's out in the field. He's on this mission. It's very hush-hush, top secret. He's going to be out of communication until the mission is accomplished. I'm on my way to see him now. I can't tell you where it is, but it's going to be so exotic. Oh, now come on, give me a kiss, and I can give it to Daddy when I see him.
Okay, I'd still like to talk to him, so tell... Jamie, are you okay? I mean, does Babe still think that I took a little...
Hey, who cares what Babe thinks? I told her not to come near you again.
Oh, that's very commanding, Jamie. It's so refreshing in this day and age.
Hey, I did what I had to. There's been a lot of craziness lately. Amanda and I are done with all that.
Oh, would you look at the time? I've got a plane to catch.
Don't want to be late.
No. Oh, no. Listen, Jamie, thank you for taking such good care of Amanda. We both know she deserves it. And I just know that everything's going to work out. Now, listen, you two young people, take your time making these important life decisions.
Yep, we'll do that.
And I just know that all your troubles are going to go poof, and you're just going to fly away.
Give Daddy my love.
I know it.
Fusion is more to me than just dollar signs. It's a career, not like shoving plastered frat boys into taxis.
Well, I'll give you a check. You can have any career you choose. Why would you want to work with Kendall, a woman that's going to slam you and keep slamming you? They got enough of that from the Chandler boys. When is enough?
When it stops. When I prove to people that I'm not who they think I am. When I show my son and the rest of the world that I can do this, I do have something to offer. And it will happen whether Kendall will admit it or not.
Yeah, I get it. You're the outcast. You're ready to fight your way back. And Bianca gave you some kind words, and now you want to conquer the world all on your own, huh?
Yeah, something like that. And I can handle Kendall, and I know I can make Fusion bigger than it was before. And just because she hates my guts doesn't mean that she gets to scare me off.
Making it personal. It's a good way to tank a business.
I guess I'll just learn as I go.
Okay, tell you what, don't give me an answer now. Do your thing. And when Fusion fails and you have an ulcer, come find me. And I promise I won't lower my offer too much. I want you to walk away with something.
Tell me Zack Slater is a good man. As good as Ryan Lavery.
They've both done amazing things and hurtful things, and they're both human.
Well, you're half right. Okay, let me put it to you this way. Your life is at stake. You have one chance, one call. Do you call Zack or Ryan?
This isn't about me. This is about what Kendall wants.
You won't answer, okay? Then I will propose another challenge. I will back off Kendall if you do.
No. Forget it. We both know you'll cheat.
Ah! And you wouldn't? What, the phones and the emails don't work anymore from Paris? Look, believe me, Kendall already knows what you refuse to accept. Zack Slater is not to be trusted. Zack will break her heart. And if you have your way, and you convince Kendall to open herself up to this man, Zack Slater will destroy her.
I'm really sorry that you wasted your time, Aiden, but we don't need your help.
Ryan, Aiden is a detective, and he finds people. And the sooner we find Jonathan's alibi, the sooner the world stops attacking our brother. So, A plus B plus C equals... back off, Ryan.
Do you remember back when we were friends? Remember that period of time? And then what happened was I defended my brother, and you told me to go to hell, which is fine. No problem. So after you find this
Victoria, from the park.
What happens then? Do you bribe her? Do you try and set my brother up for kidnapping? What?
I'm going to do my job, and I'm going to find this girl. And if she can clear Jonathan's name, well, then that's what she'll do.
Because you're my brother's new best friend.
Ryan, your brother killed 2 of my friends, and he walked away scot-free. That is never going to change. Your sister wants answers about another crime, and you, on the other hand, just want to whitewash your brother all over again. Now, maybe this Victoria girl doesn't exist, right? Maybe she does. Maybe she'll tell a story that doesn't make Jonathan out to be the biggest saint on the block. Are you willing to take that chance or not?
You called him, which means he works for you, but if he doesn't do his job, if he doesn't find Jonathan's alibi, then he never steps foot in this place again.
Jonathan Lavery has set himself up as this year's Cambius, Jack. Hated and feared by all. Who doesn't have a motive for murder? Well, no, not murder, justice.
Well, you see, the problem is the court says justice has already been done.
The court can kiss mine. And did. Eric and I, we covered each other during the Cambius case. Now, you're not nearly as entertaining or attractive, but I'm willing to change partners.
And what would the dance be, exactly?
You dose him, I dose him. No one knows which one had the extra kick. Neither one of us entirely guilty.
Neither one of us entirely guiltless.
Why start now?
Tell you what, Hayward, if you're looking for an alibi, why don't you go look somewhere else? As an officer of the court, I just might be required to testify about this conversation.
And while you're at it, why don't you testify that we met over at Jonathan Lavery's hotel room? Okay, because we both want the psycho gone. All right, look, fine. Just forget this chat. You tell me what conversation you won't have to testify to, and then we'll take it from there.
Hayward, the only reason I heard you out just now is I'm trying to discern just how many maniacs are running around the streets of Pine Valley right now. No way I would rest my future on you watching my back.
Oh, listen, that sick freak kidnapped my grandson and left him to die in the snow. He's already gone after your family. What, does somebody have to die for you to get off your backside and step up like a man?
Step up like a man and commit murder. That's your answer.
You were willing to push the legal limits when Michael Cambius was around.
Michael Cambius was pure evil.
Well, so is Lavery. And you, Jack, you. The only reason why evil persists in this world is because good men like you stand around and do absolutely nothing. Well, luckily for me, I don't delude myself into believing I'm good. I leave that to people like you and your virtue. Well, someday you're going to choke on it.
Wow, there's a tree down in the tracks. I'm gonna move it and save all the passengers. I like this, Ryan. And I like my new name, too.
Your new name? Mm-hmm. You're not Jonathan anymore?
No, I'm gonna be Uncle Jonathan. And I'm gonna learn to change diapers and make up bottles really well, too, my life skills class. I'm gonna be a really good uncle, Ryan.
I know you will. I know.
Made Babe an offer. Not sure if we have a deal.
I lost everything I care about. Why did I have to lose you? Jamie, I know the doctor you took me to couldn't find a reason for my blackouts, which means I could be... Look, if you want me to leave, I understand. A potentially crazy person in your house, not so cool.
Hey, you are not crazy. There's something wrong with you. We just haven't figured it out yet. But we will.
You're amazing. In so many ways I never noticed before. The sofa's been fine to crash on. Great, actually. But if you ever wanted... I just want to make you happy.
Just take it slow, okay?
Stay tuned for scenes from the next All My Children.
On the next All My Children.
I had the strangest dream last night. You were my doctor.
I want you to forget about my sister.
If you came here to save me, I don't need saving.
What's it gonna take for you to get out of our lives?
I'm so upset that you're having trouble with my daughter.